Lisandro Martinez claims enormous talent. Alehandro Garnacho has no ceiling after dazzling on his full debut for Man United. While the center-back reveals Argentina are ready to go to war to help Lionel Messi win the World Cup, Manchester United center-back Lisandro Martinez believes his teammate Alehandro Garnacho has no limits to his potential after his eye-catching full debut for the Red Devils on Thursday. Garnacho was handed his first United start by Erik ten Hag against Sheriff in the Europa League, and the teenager showed no signs of nerves as he lit up Old Trafford during his side's 3-0 win. Martinez feels Garnacho, who has also declared his international allegiance to Argentina after representing Spain at youth level, has all the tools to thrive at the highest level, but has insisted the youngster must work harder than ever to make the most of his talent. He has enormous talent and a bright future, Martinez told ESPN Argentina. It all depends on him, on what he works for, but he's young. He has to keep learning. At his age, he's in a team that isn't easy. I tell him he has to take advantage of the moment. Listen, ask for advice, do extra training. He has no ceiling. He will give Manchester United and the national team a lot. Garnacho was called up to the Argentina national team earlier this year alongside Martinez, although he is yet to make his debut for Lionel Scaloni's side. This year's World Cup could come a little too soon for him given that he has only just broken into the United first team. It's safe to say Alehandro Garnacho impressed on his full Manchester United debut. The teenager was handed his first senior start by Erik ten Hag in Thursday's 3-0 win over Sheriff Tiraspol. He produced a bright and energetic performance before being taken off on 78 minutes. He received rapturous applause from the four stands of Old Trafford upon his exit, and was congratulated for his display by Cristiano Ronaldo at full time. Garnacho has been training with the senior squad this season after being a part of the squad that traveled to Thailand and Australia during their pre-season tour. Many fans hope to see him get more minutes going forward, having now tallied 6 appearances for the club. While supporters praised the 18-year-old, many current and former United icons were also impressed. Here is what was said about Garnacho following his performance on Thursday. Erik ten Hag: I think it was a good performance from him. He did what I expected him to do. First, he deserved a chance for the last few weeks. The start was difficult for him in the season. I was not happy with him. But in the last weeks I was happy with him. A better attitude, more resilience, more determination. And what you see is he has the talent to deal with the ball in tight areas, to run behind, and especially also his tempo dribbles. He can take players on, and that's a good capability now in his football, especially against opponents who are defending as compact as this opponent. I am happy with that. I hope for him it's a stimulant, and he knows I have to do better to get into the team, to create more. And don't forget, you are playing in a team. Young kids have to grow and to raise their personality. They have to know what the laws and demands are in football, top football. It's not only about the trick or about scoring one goal. We have to win football games. That demands a lot, and then you have to fulfill every day the high standards. That is what we have to teach. Not only him, but we have to teach all the players, but especially the young players. In other news, Erik ten Hag hints at Donny van de Beek's Manchester United role after injury return. In what was a comfortable victory for Erik ten Hag's men, the manager was pleased to see the return of the Dutchman alongside club captain Harry Maguire. The pair have been ruled out in recent weeks through injury. After his former Ajax manager was brought in at the Old Trafford helm, Van de Beek would have been feeling hopeful of a resurgence at the club. The midfielder's injury hit did him no favors, but following a promising cameo from the bench in midweek, he will hope for game time ahead of the World Cup break next month. Van de Beek's lack of minutes since moving to Manchester in 2020 has hampered his international career with the Netherlands, and he has subsequently missed out on a chance to play in the tournament this winter. However, it seems like his manager is firmly behind him and aims to get him ticking like he did whilst in the Eredivisie. I was really happy to bring Harry and Donny to give them minutes because we need them in the coming weeks, ten Hag explained following his team's 3-0 win on Thursday. He is not even 1 week in training, the same as Harry Maguire. He was long out, so I was happy to give him some minutes because you need to get in the right form, but he'll have to work himself back. United have adapted well so far to their new manager's system and style of play, with their best performances of the season coming in recent weeks against Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea. Yet, the one glaring improvement, ten Hag disagreed that it is a problem of ruthlessness on Thursday and instead focused on his players needing to occupy the correct zones in the opposition box. If you enjoyed the video, sure to drop a like and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.